Welcome to Everything But the Kitchen Dink, the podcast where we discuss all things pickleball with your hosts, Rob and Andy.
Welcome back to Everything But the Kitchen Dink. Yes, I'm upbeat and I'm raring to go because I've just been told off by Andy for not being upbeat enough when I do my intro. So, welcome back, everybody. Is that
well
all right?
done, well done. 10 out of 10. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Another week. I tell you what, it's flying by, even when you're not having fun.
Like January's just gone in it.
I know.
I mean, it's not the end yet, but it's getting close.
Well, yeah.
Still
freezing.
Before we start, I know this is a pickleball podcast, but United, I have to mention it. I have to mention it.
This is a pickleball podcast.
They were awesome. We've ruined City this week. That's it. I'm saying no more.
You haven't got anything else to say?
No, that's it. Casemiro's leaving at the end of the season.
Oh, God. Who cares?
Who cares?
Pickleball's my life.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So hopefully everybody enjoyed the last episode where we were talking about all different things.
I did get some nice comments.
Yeah,
somebody asked me, actually, thanks, Dave, how my cold is.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So
is it? You see, your eyes are a lot better.
Yeah.
You've been using your drops.
Yeah. As a follow-up, because I'm sure everybody's hanging on our aches and pains this week. We went away for the weekend, as you mentioned.
Boys' weekend.
There was no pickleball involved.
Just eating a lot.
But I think when we recorded, that was the start of my eye infection.
Yeah.
Which then, on a couple of days later, spread to the other eye.
They look fine now.
And I have to say, apart from the derby, it was quite a painful day on Saturday.
Well,
it was the worst day. Like, my eyes were terrible the whole day.
Yeah, and you all left me in the pub and walked out at 75 minutes.
Yeah, well, there was no point in staying. I'd had my Guinness. That was as good as it was getting.
You're right.
So it's been a rough few days, actually, but my cold is actually a bit better. I do feel like I've turned a corner health-wise.
Good.
How about you?
I don't feel like I've turned a corner.
Did you play today?
No.
Normally when you go to David Lloyd, you play.
I definitely didn't play, and I made sure that I was just taking the class today, but I'm really struggling. Like, it's been a week. It's actually been a week and a half since I did my back, and it's still really painful. I had physio this week.
Are you going again?
You know what?
I know. Physio's a waste of time.
It's like, it's nice when they do it.
Physios,
no, it's good. Like, and she's a really hands-on physio. You go to a physio and they get a machine out, and then they just leave you for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Walk out the room and come back.
Been there.
Well, she doesn't do that. She's really hands-on, so she'll manipulate the back and
right.
really work it. And it does feel good, like when she's done it, but...
You have to take your shirt off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It just takes time, these things.
She comment on your moves?
No.
Oh, she's a keeper then.
So we'll just have to see. I mean, it's better than it was, but it's not there yet. She's given me exercises now to do, strengthening-wise.
Okay, which are what?
Well, I'm not going to go into all the exercises. Why? Because
I want to know. People want to know. Well,
there's a lot of stretches and there's a lot of...
Or are you bluffing? She didn't give you any exercises. Come on.
Deadlifts and things like that to strengthen your back.
Right.
But I can't really do anything till it's sort of healed properly. So...
Is it feeling a little better each day?
It's getting
when
better.
When are you back? That's what I'm driving
the frustrating thing is, I don't think
you're down for Tuesday.
I don't think I'm going to make it on Tuesday because even if it feels better, I'm just very nervous.
Are you stretching?
Yeah, but I'm very nervous about making it worse, and I'm going to be out for a longer period of time.
No, you're not going to make it worse.
Yeah. Anyway,
well, you actually said to me this week that when you're moving around, you're actually all right. It's just when you stop or you get,
and then when they get off. Yeah. Anyway, tell us about your Tuesday night without me and how it was.
It was terrible. Actually, no, it was terrible not having you there. But it was great. I've as much as we had the conversation that I think it was last week that about our attitude needs to change and everything. I think we are changing our attitudes, and I think we do enjoy. We used to complain a lot about club night, and I think we are enjoying it now. And I enjoyed it. Yes, would I like to be at an all singing, all dancing facility playing with, top level? And yeah, of course I would. Who wouldn't? But
at the end of the day, you're keeping fit, you're enjoying it, you're playing the game you love. And I think we've got to realise now that, until I don't want to keep harping on about facilities and stuff, but until
that's what we do. We harp on.
We like to harp on. In fact, this episode is going to be called Harping On. Until we do get the facilities, we have to make the most of what we've got and enjoy it. And I think that's what we're starting to do a bit more now.
I really feel like I've suffered. Like I almost to the point where I think this is going to be, I know it's exaggerating, but that's what you do when your mind starts working overtime. I feel like this is going to be a really tough pickleball year. Whereas last year we made so many great strides forward. I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be a really tough pickleball year ahead? However, it's only because I just can't seem to get going. And so Tuesday night, my attitude is I just want to play. And I've almost taken, not the competitiveness away, because that's always there, but I'm concentrating on me in these games now. I'm concentrating on my shots. And I think it's helping me. The problem being is that at the moment, I'm playing on average once every couple of weeks. You're out injured, so our second night isn't happening until you're back.
Yeah, we've not entered any comps, and
and then we were away last weekend. So
we've actually got the team league coming up at the end of the month. So I mean, my plan is to get fit for that, really, because
I need you there for that.
I want to play.
We've really had some great games, the two of us.
I want to play in that. So my aim is to get ready for that. I mean, I probably won't have played. But
maybe in a week's time, the Thursday before, maybe we can get a bit of a practice in.
Yeah, I mean,
I suppose you could aim for that, but
yeah, as I say, I don't want to.
But it's not.
It's
not the playing that injures you. It's just life, really. It
is. Playing.
I did my back in putting my socks on last time.
You've got a long way to get down, haven't you?
If only I could see my feet.
While we're talking about that, it brings me nicely into a lovely message we got this week from a really nice chappie called Richard. I don't know if you know him. He's called Richard Love.
Yeah. I think I've heard of him.
You heard of him?
Yeah.
And he listens to our, he's an avid listener.
Little black book's out.
I've got my black book. He's an avid listener of our podcast, as are many, many thousands more.
Almost, dare I say it, Richard, a guilty pleasure.
Yes, I think we are his guilty pleasure. And he left us a lovely voice note because we were discussing about injuries.
Excuse me.
Ka-ching. Another item sold there. We were discussing injuries, and we were discussing getting ready for tournaments and how to plan and how to really get ourselves in the right frame of mind. So he left us a lovely message, and I just want to point a few things out, which actually made... I mean,
it's very helpful to everybody, and that's why we want to share it.
And it actually made a lot of sense. And he was talking about long-term athlete development, which is basically prioritizing certain events. So it's what you want to achieve in a year. So basically what he was saying is, like, if you've got a tournament, say we've got a tournament coming up in March, he said the best way to get ready is to drill your shots. Like, don't go in and start trying new shots. Is basically
which is exactly what we've done in the past.
Build up the shots that you want to use. So drill your shot. I mean, I'm talking months before the tournament, maybe 2 months before.
Yeah, so planning ahead.
Planning ahead, really drilling your shots, playing regularly, getting the practice in, getting physically fit. Now, this is something that we do not do. And he's talking about getting physically fit off the court. So,
I mean, we have talked a lot about that.
Yeah,
and I felt that I got there.
No, but you didn't, because what I'm talking about here is not getting fit by playing. And I know you did a bit on the Peloton and stuff like that, but I'm talking about strengthening the muscles that you're going to be using.
Right, I see.
So building up that strength and the fitness well before any competition. And then basically, so what he's saying is, it's all the stuff you do before you play makes you a better player when you come to the tournament. And what he said is, before the tournament, take a week off. Don't do anything the week before. Like, I know we've got to play this week. We've got a tournament
cramming
coming up
for an exam.
Yeah, but you've done all the work, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah. But I
take the break, get in the best shape you can, and then go to the tournament.
Yes, and it makes sense. I think where it falls down sometimes is when you can't get that court time. And then you can't get the preparation. And I think then we play right before.
Yeah.
And we have a session even the night before because we are in effect cramming.
Yeah, we are.
Because we know maybe subconsciously we're not prepared.
But actually this makes so much sense.
Yeah, it does.
And if we can sort of get our mindset into doing this, I think it would help us and anyone else out there for preparing for tournaments. And I know, like, even when we've been to tournaments, and you're right, like the night before when they've got the courts open, we're playing for 2 hours.
Yeah, and then we're aching.
We're doing ourselves in because we want to get used to the courts and we want to get used to the balls. But you know what? I think this makes a lot of sense. So I think for me, going forward, I mean, I want to do a lot of strengthening. But as soon as my back's right, I'm going to do a lot more strengthening off the court to be better on the court.
I mean, you've got the David Lloyd gym there.
I know.
I mean, are you going to, you know, how do you strengthen it? Do you go on the bike for half an hour?
No, it's not for me. It's not more. It's more strengthening than fitness.
So what, weights?
Yeah, I think weights. You know, doing, as I say, strengthening for your back, things like that, your legs. You know, all these things can only help you with power on the court and longevity. Because at the moment, you know, I don't do anything like that, and I've been told again to do Pilates, to do yoga. So all these things. It's
funny because you've been a member of every single gym in Manchester. So it's surprising when you say you've never done that.
Well, the thing is, you know, your mind wants to do these things, but then it's like you get up and you think, oh, I can't be bothered.
But you know what?
It's just getting into the mindset.
This is where pickleball, where you might have been a member of these gyms before and not done it. Pickleball is there to give you that push because you want it so bad in pickleball that you will do that now, whereas you might not have done it before.
Well, to be fair, when I used to be members of gyms, it was before I was playing pickleball. I wasn't even playing pickleball then. I've not actually been a member of a gym since I played pickleball, but only because of David Lloyd.
We've all been members of gyms and not gone because we know we're supposed to. Life tells you you're supposed to stay healthy and go to the gym. Yeah. But if you're not a gym person, it's really hard to sustain.
It is. It's difficult. It's difficult. But that's my plan moving forward. Now, whether I'm going to implement that plan.
Well, again, for us, it falls down to being able to, you know, if we could play, if we're. Well,
it's like the pressure from you now. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but obviously you want me to get back playing.
Of course.
But for me, it's like, well, I'm worried because as soon as I get back, I don't want to set myself back again.
But we know
without doing the strengthening.
We know you're more sensible than me. And you know that I play injured when I shouldn't.
Yeah. And I know myself that there's no point me playing at the moment because I wouldn't be able to play to my potential. I'd be like, you know, I can't even run up.
But this is the thing. Let's say you play in the team league a week on Sunday.
Yeah.
We're not going to play to our potential. I just want to play. I just want to have some good games. I don't want to go in with the pressure of playing to our potential.
Doesn't matter.
Because we know we haven't had the preparation and in some kind of way, going in there knowing instead of putting pressure on ourselves, it should take the pressure off.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, you know, just have fun.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it. Just a bat and a ball.
So you're going to be good for Tuesday then?
Yeah.
We won't rule it out yet then.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
Fine.
Depends if United beat Arsenal on Sunday or not.
You know, it's enough with the football.
Okay, sorry.
Considering you've told me so many times you're done with football.
Okay, well, I'm back now.
Yeah, of course. But, you know, people don't want to hear about football, do they? It's a pickleball podcast.
They do. Go on.
I think David Lloyd are crazy, personally. I know they wouldn't see it, but they're crazy because I know when you say that the paddle courts are full and people are arguing and, you know, if they actually put a little bit of money into pickleball.
They don't see it.
But then they're really missing a trick.
Well, we know that. And, you know, pickleball is full every time it's on there.
I think, you know, yes, I see the appeal of paddle, but I do feel that pickleball appeals to such a wider range of people.
Yeah.
It's maybe not as big just because it's not as out there yet.
Yeah.
I just think they're missing a trick.
It was interesting, actually, because as I was walking past the paddle courts today, I saw someone I knew. And he was playing with 3 guys that I know he didn't know. And I just thought, what is the fun in that? Like,
Yeah.
turning up
Yeah.
and just play. I'm playing with 3 random people that you don't really know. You know, at the end of the day, you want to play with your friends and you want to.
Well, that's the community that you
That's the
don't
community
get
in pickleball. Yeah.
elsewhere.
Yeah. So I thought, yeah, it's a bit. Anyway,
But you know who isn't missing a trick?
who?
David Lloyd.
Go on.
So the actual founder of David Lloyd,
Is that his name?
yeah,
Funny that.
yeah, funny, who is no longer involved with David Lloyd,
Right.
hasn't been for a while.
Yeah.
He's potentially being sued because he actually does see the potential in pickleball, and he's opening up. He's investing in these £60 million developments, and there's going to be 12 of these around the country.
Wow. All just dedicated
It's going to be
pickleball.
no, it's going to be family centres.
Right.
Called sports gardens, and it's going to include pickleball. So he can see the potential.
Not paddle.
It's going to have paddle. It's going to have pickleball.
Okay.
It's going to have other family stuff.
But as long as they do it right, you know, when they say they're going to
Yeah.
put pickleball in, they're not just going to put badminton courts in, I hope.
No,
And use them as
I mean,
pickleball
I don't
courts.
know much about it because the news around it at the moment is more about the fact that they won't let him use his name as part of it.
Right.
Because obviously they own his name.
Yeah.
Which is a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I understand that.
Well, they can
So-
own my name for 300 million as well.
But it's going to have racket sports, tech, activities for families, and it's going to have pickleball. And that, you know, he's not going to spend that amount of money and not have proper pickleball
No,
courts.
sounds really cool.
So it's really
actually.
exciting. And they've named the 12 centres,
Yeah.
of which none of them are within 2 hours of us.
Well, shock horror.
But still, it's great. And it's,
I'm
you know,
actually blown away how we're still waiting for a place in Manchester. Everywhere else seems to
It's
be getting
crazy.
it. Like,
It's crazy.
I saw one now in Hull.
Which looks amazing.
Which looks
by the way.
amazing,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's 2 hours for
I
us.
know, everything's 2 hours. Like, come
And when
on.
you're busy,
Come on.
like we would travel 2 hours,
Yeah,
but
but
it's not realistic that we're going to go there regularly.
No.
I mean, we've been invited down to Hurlands, which is the new big facility that's opening. We had Andre. We did a little interview with our clips from the Open, and that looks amazing. But you know, we're going to go down there, but it's a 5-hour trip for us. So it's basically 2 days out for us, which is, you know, it'll be amazing, but it'll also be heartbreaking when we get there.
What a facility that's going to be. I mean, we're going to have.
We'll do a podcast from there.
Well, we're going to have Richard on anyway, and at some point to discuss it. But he was telling me the other day they're going to have paddle courts, pickleball courts, a spa, a bar. You know, it's just going to be incredible there.
Yeah.
You're not going to want to leave. I mean, if I live there, I'd be there all day. Whatever the membership is, I'm buying it.
But there's a place opened in Manchester. You just sent me something, and
It's not a place. I think
what is it? Are they just hiring a place?
Yeah, it's a competition.
So it's a tournament.
Yeah, it's a tournament
On March 21st. I don't know if anybody knows about it.
No.
But how did
Don't
you
tell
hear about
everybody.
it?
We want to win it.
Those days are long gone.
Yeah,
So how did you know about it?
I'm on some WhatsApp group, and someone put it on
Right.
there.
So it's not a facility or
No, it's just a
regular
I think it's just
pickleball
a small tournament.
right. Okay.
So we'll have a look at that.
We like small tournaments. So that's something for us to aim for anyway.
So here's one for you.
Yeah.
Like, if you had one shot in pickleball
Yeah.
that you could do, that would make you like
My favourite
your
shot.
favorite shot that would make you happy if you did it, what shot would it be?
Oh, that's a tough one. My favourite shot.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a lot of choice.
I mean, obviously, it would be very easy for me to just say it. I mean, there's nothing like doing an Ernie or an ATP. I'd say an ATP is probably better than an Ernie, but I'm going to be a bit duller than that.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, you know what really, really pleases me? The shot that is when I've been patient. I had a few on, and then that shot that you've built up, you've waited patiently and you've planned, and then it comes to fruition. That shot,
that build up,
that finishing shot is just it just makes me smile.
Yeah, okay.
Is that too boring?
No, that's fine. I know. Well, mine.
So go on. Yours is the ATP.
No, it's not. The shot that I've always wanted to do, and I
Yeah.
came very close the other week. Not just hitting it, but getting it in and winning the point from it is a tweener. Because it's so difficult And I actually did one the other week, and it just hit the top of the net, and I thought, oh my God, that's the closest I've got.
Yeah.
So that I would love to do that.
I wonder if I think it's more likely to happen on an outdoor court.
Well, because you got more room.
Well, it's bouncier than wood.
And also you got more room to sort of do it.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Because it just looks so cool.
Can't see it. Sorry.
Okay. I'm going to prove you wrong.
But listen,
once I do my strengthening exercises.
But you know what shot I hate?
What?
I'm really, and I learnt this more on Tuesday night.
Don't call me a moron.
You've been called worse. I'm beginning to hate the drive, and I don't know if it's because I'm out of practice.
You mean you hate it because you hit the net?
Yeah, my drive is just unnecessary. You know, I'm using it unnecessarily. You know, I don't have a natural tendency to drive, and I found that
you also don't drive in a natural way. Your drive,
and I'm conscious, but I'm conscious of that as well because I've never been taught how to drive.
Yeah,
it's very easy watching these videos when they tell you how to drive and they say pretend like you're stroking a dog.
Yeah,
you seen that?
Yeah,
and then you just whip it through it, and it's very easy for them because they've done it the whole lives.
It's practicing it. You have to go on the court and practice it.
Yeah. So I'm beginning to really dislike the drive. And how many times have we said, look how good that player is, he never drives once.
I know.
You know, and that's the mantra.
But it is also
that's the mantra I'm using going forward now.
It is also a good weapon to have.
But the problem is when you create a really good serve and they pop it up, your first inclination, and it's really hard to get away from this, I'm finding, your first inclination is to go to mid-court and put it away.
Instead of resetting.
But really, I know some good players, they do a diagonal dink from that, but I can't seem to bring myself. I get excited when I've created a short return.
Yeah, and then you smash it out of the back.
And then, or I smash it into the net.
Talking about serves, I don't know if you watched any pickleball this week, but Anna Lee Waters, who, for anyone that doesn't know, is like the number one.
Did the giant lob serve.
She's doing this lob serve.
She's not doing it. She's throwing it in.
She's doing it quite a bit.
So she's
people
mixing
are struggling with it.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
I've started throwing a couple in.
But do you think it sort of makes pickleball a bit of a mockery when you see that?
No, absolutely not.
No. Because it just
think it's tactical. I think it's good to vary it. You know, if you're not seen, there's been a few times now in the tennis where they throw in an underarm serve.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Some would say it's not that sporty.
Because I was watching it and I thought, I'm not sure about that. Does it make it look a bit like if someone was watching it and you were serving?
No, I think because it's her,
she can get away with it.
And I wonder if others are going to start doing it as well.
Well, that'd be interesting. I'm going to start doing it.
I've started doing it, and it's really hard to return.
Yeah.
I guess it depends who you're playing against.
Funny enough, I saw Jack Sock return it.
Yeah.
And he absolutely leathered it because he's a fantastic tennis player.
But then you use it in the right circumstances, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. I just thought it was interesting to see that.
Have you got your Tesla paddle yet?
Oh, God.
We've not talked about this one.
No, it's run out of charge.
If anyone was going to buy, I don't know if you guys out there have heard of this, but Tesla released a paddle with Selkirk Labs.
Yeah, it's a collab with,
and it's sold out
instantly
in minutes.
Yeah, and it was like 350 quid.
$350 it is.
The thing is, I've heard mixed reports about it.
Like, if anyone was going to buy this, it would be you.
It would be,
but it's not available in this country.
You can't get it.
No,
you can't get
and you can't get it.
And I've seen people like selling for like thousands.
Really?
Yeah, ridiculous. But I've not heard great reviews on it. I mean, it's supposed. I think it's a very average. It's
supposed to be the spinniest paddle.
I don't believe that
in tests.
I don't believe that.
So,
does it self-park into your bag afterwards?
No, but in your case, it would hit the paddle next to it. Yeah,
we're here all week. We're not. You're lucky to know.
Yeah.
I didn't hear much. I watched a few reviews on it, and people were saying it's an all-court paddle, but it doesn't really fire in the power category or the control. Yeah, it might have a bit more spin, but there's nothing special about that paddle for 350 quid. There are many paddles on the market, but it's the brand, it's Tesla, isn't it?
I would get it.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're not.
I wouldn't spend $350 on a paddle.
No.
But I do have credit I do have credit with Tesla,
but you can't get them in this country.
But they might keep making.
Do you think they're going to bring? I was going to say, do you think they're going to actually carry on making them? Because
I mean, if they keep selling out, apparently they've done more pre-orders.
Really,
and they keep.
I'd be interested to try one and see what it's like. But I'm not 100% sold on the idea.
If it was for sale, if pickleball people had it.
Yes, I'd have it.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
No further questions, Your Honour.
Okay, fair enough.
So my notes have just closed on me.
Okay, well, I can tell you what's coming up next.
Okay.
We're going to talk about racket sports and life.
Yeah, it's interesting because I know this. We mentioned this a long time ago.
We did.
But I've just seen a recent study from 2025 saying that pickleball extends your life more than any sport.
Well, here's the thing. They've got like tennis, they say extends your life 9.7 years.
Yeah.
Badminton, 6.2 years. Football or soccer, depending where you are, is 4.7 years. Now, cycling, I'm surprised at that because only 3.7 years on your life for cycling.
Yeah, you can't eat anything if you're a cyclist, can you?
You've got to be fit to cycle.
Yeah, you do. Dangerously fit.
And swimming, 3.4 years. Jogging,
yeah, that's surprising.
Yeah, jogging, 3.2.
Jogging, I'm not surprised.
Look, I'm not doing strengthening because gym's only 1.5 years. But pickleball, 10 years.
Yeah.
Tops the charts.
Yeah. Now, there's one
which is
thing
absolutely amazing.
There's,
I think it's taken years off my life.
But you have to consider this is not talking about stress levels.
No.
And this is why when people constantly ridicule us, paddle people, or anybody who still has that outdated opinion that pickleball is for old people. And I've said this before, and I said this to Karen, that it's important you are moving, particularly at our age and upwards. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
If you think pickleball is for old people, the fact that we're all playing something. But, this is something when you get attacked again in a restaurant.
Yeah, I can pull this out.
Yeah, and it's true.
Well,
I know
paddle's not on there. I think that's -3 years.
Well, very bad for your health, paddle.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Generally, yes, I know people would say that it can create a lot of injuries, and we know that a lot of old people and people like you, but it is a low impact sport. And also tennis, yes, you can play it to an old age, but pickleball, you can start at an old age and you can be playing it into your 70s and 80s. We've experienced that.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think, other than trying to get people from paddle or get young people, we should just be, and this is where some of the regional directors in England, maybe we've sort of forgotten this because we were so obsessed with getting, you got a bad neck now. We were so obsessed with getting to the 4.5 level ourselves and tournaments and everything, and we forgot the importance of all these festivals and everything that we slagged off.
I know.
Well, you slagged off.
No, you slagged off.
But it is so amazing to see. It made me stop and realize.
Maybe we should just do festivals instead of tournaments.
Maybe you're right.
Takes the pressure right off.
Yeah, but you can't just become uncompetitive, can you? And that's our problem.
No, we can't.
But you can do both. We love winning.
Who
loves winning?
Yeah, everyone loves to win. But you can do both. Why not do both?
But it's great. I often think that I'm so forgetful. As I get older, it's going to get worse and worse. But I think pickleball does help with the scores and things like that. And I feel like I can remember the scores better now. And sometimes I don't even know what I did yesterday. But I do feel that pickleball helps my mental capacity.
Good.
Maybe it's not for me to say.
Good.
But I don't know. I just think it's great. I love these articles.
I think that anyone that's doing anything that gets them out, socializing, playing sport, it can only be beneficial to your health. So whatever you do, pickleball, badminton, just get out and do it.
I mean, we're going to be,
just get out.
All being well, we're going to be playing this in our 80s.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be lobbing you.
I might be on the Zimmer frame, but yeah.
It doesn't matter. You can play it on. You know,
Do I get 2 bounces then?
I don't know if you've noticed on Zimmer frames, they've always got tennis balls at the bottom.
Yeah, they have.
Have you noticed that?
Is that to pick them up? They have like suckers to pick up the balls.
I don't know.
No,
but
I think it's
it'd be great to have one with pickleballs at the bottom.
Oh dear.
But anyway, so should we get on to rules?
Really?
Do you want to talk about rules?
Okay.
I mean, really, it's a short conversation because it's very dull from a rules point of view this year.
Go on then. There aren't many, are there?
No, but there is a couple of interesting ones. I mean, if you sat there waiting for a whole host of...
Before you get into rules, I forgot to ask you, what paddle did you use on Tuesday night? Because we said, I know you took the new gearbox with you. So did you use that?
I used a frying pan. The 6-0 frying pan.
Did you actually? Because you said you were going to use
I took it. Somebody actually, Dave asked me in advance, could I borrow the 6-0, the black opal?
Okay.
So I'd not used it.
What did he think of it?
So he had it the whole night. I think he had it the whole night, or most of the night, and he said, "Yeah." That was the response I got.
Okay.
So it wasn't a no.
Yeah.
You know.
So what
switch
did you
after
use?
a couple of games. So I used. Well, you tell me. It was the one you gave me.
the gearbox one.
Yeah.
How did you find that?
I actually liked it.
Did you?
Yeah. It was strange because I thought I was going in there using a power foam paddle.
Yeah.
And it just played. When I say old school, I don't mean in a bad way.
Yeah.
It just played really nice. It played steady. It wasn't overpowered. It wasn't underpowered. I got many compliments on my serves as well.
Interesting. I'm just looking it up actually. Yeah, it's the Gearbox GX2.
Yeah, how much is that? I mean, it's not cheap.
200 quid.
It almost felt like one of those, you know, the Selkirks before the powers came out.
Yeah, it's not like a foam.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get the specs up. There it is. It's like it's only $169.
Is it?
So, like, at the moment,
I liked it. I mean, I thought
saving £100. Yeah.
It was nothing spectacular, but it did a nice job for me.
Okay.
Have you used it?
I've only used it once, but I actually used it with the heavy balls. You know, those red.
Yes, I hate those balls.
And I don't think it did it justice. So I'd like to give it another go. But it's a traditional honeycomb paddle, which, you know, they've not gone for a foam one there. So I think
the problem is I enjoyed using it. I'll use it again.
Okay.
But everybody wants power paddles now.
The honeycomb cores and twice the strength of a foam core, it's saying. Look, you know what? I think we'll have to give it another go.
It's hard
I'm
for
going
us.
to give it another test.
We're talking about paddles. You know, I don't want to just repeat what everybody else is saying regarding paddles, and that's why we're not rushing into a paddle of the week.
Yeah.
We're not playing enough at the moment, and I really want to give listeners and viewers our informed
real honest
review. Yeah. So it's almost like our paddle reviews are a work in progress at the moment.
Yeah, they are. But we'll get back to it.
Yeah.
We just need to get back playing a bit
more.
I
think the aim is 3 times a week.
So go on. Sorry, I interrupted you on your rules. So go on.
Well, actually, while we're talking about that, we had another message.
Okay.
Keep sending your messages in. We can't get to all of them, but you know, just we really appreciate it. Yeah. TP in the house.
TP in the house. Love that name. Love that name.
Wonder what it could be. Tea pint he house.
Okay.
But anyway, I hope I got it right.
What's his message?
It says, I play 3 times a week and I'm stuck where I am. This is in response to what we were saying last time. I really think it's the drilling that's important to nail certain shots, something that I never do, nor does anyone I know, and we just want to play. I mean, is that nail on the head?
Absolutely. That just sums it up, you know. And you're right. Because we're limited sometimes to when we can play, we just want to play.
How many times have we gone on our Thursday night session saying we're going to drill, and after 5 minutes we just want to play?
Yeah,
and that
because it's so addictive, and we just enjoy it so much.
But it's because we don't get the opportunity to play enough. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
If we could play every day, we would drill more.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
But thanks for that message. I mean, you're not alone, and we know that, and it's just difficult. It's difficult finding the balance. And for us at the moment, this is what, when I said it at the top of the show.
Well, for example, the Harlan's, is it called Hurlan's? Hurlan's that's opening, right? Let's say we lived 20 minutes away from Hurlan's. We could then go 5-6 times a week.
I'd go straight from work and I'd still be home.
You can go 5-6 times a week. And because you're going 5-6 times a week, 2 of those times you could drill.
Yeah.
And 3 of those times you could play.
Yeah.
And that makes such a difference. It makes a massive difference. So, yeah, I feel his pain, and we're all in the same boat. And unless you can find somewhere where you can go 5 times a week and you can dedicate 2 of those times to drilling, we're all going to be the same.
Also, when you've got busy lives, as most people have, I mean, even so many people have said to me when they've retired, they don't know how they had time to work. You know, true. People are busy.
Yeah, it's very, very true.
As much as we love club nights, you're tied to a particular night. Whereas if you live 20 minutes from Hurlan's, you can go whenever you want. You can't go Tuesday night, you'll go Wednesday.
And not just
Hurlan's, you'll go in the morning.
Or if you live in Hull, or if you live in Nottingham, if you live anywhere except Manchester.
Yeah.
You're okay.
I think we've jinxed it. We must have. What have we done?
I don't know.
No one wants to come near us.
I don't know. So go on, tell us about your rules. The new rules.
Yeah. So, right. So there's not many. One thing that we don't like, and this is also interesting because the PPA have just announced that their Challenger series for singles, they're changing the court size. They're making it smaller.
Really?
Because they think it'll make it more exciting. And this leads into one of the rules that that rally scoring is now formalized.
That was my worry.
Yeah. So now it's part of the rule book, and I know we don't like it. However, one thing they have changed is there's no freeze either.
Right.
Which I dislike even more than rally scoring. I actually like the freeze, but now they've got rid of the freeze.
I actually think that if we just had rally scoring, then it's fine, because you just adapt and that's how you would play your game. But because we don't have just one, we have rally scoring and we have the traditional scoring, then it makes rally scoring difficult because obviously you're losing points on every shot. But if that was the way pickleball was played,
yes, it's not how it was created.
No,
you're supposed to earn your points, not just get them. Well,
badminton
easy.
Went the same way, didn't it? So
yes, but I don't feel I'm all for rule changes to make the sport better. But I think rally scoring has come in and changing the size of the court, I think, is ridiculous. They're not doing it for the good of the game. Yes, they are doing it for the good of the game. They're not doing it for the good of our game. What they're doing is they are looking at, first of all, time saving. Well, that's not for the good of the game. No. It might be for the good of the game that day.
What do you mean by time saving?
Well, it's a quicker game, isn't it? Although it can be argued if you play to 21.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So that when we play rally scoring, it's to save time.
Yeah.
But it makes it. I think it makes for an inferior game of pickleball.
I agree.
So then they're not doing it to make pickleball better. They're doing it for other viable reasons. And now, if you're thinking about it as I know somebody commented, you posted something on TikTok, and you were sort of trying to get a rise out of the paddle players, weren't you?
Well, what did I post?
You posted something about paddle. I can't remember what the clip was. It was a clip from the podcast
recently,
and a couple of people immediately slagged off pickleball, saying they've seen it and it's boring. And so I understand that rally scoring, you know, if it becomes an Olympic sport, we're probably going to be watching rally scoring.
Yeah.
Now I think that is a benefit for the global growth of the game. I do see that, because you don't want a point going on or a game going on for too long.
Well, in all honesty, they don't go on that long.
Okay, look, for us, we love it. If a point was 5 minutes long, we would love it. But the Olympics is not appealing. And the people who are trying to grow pickleball are not appealing so much to us. They're looking for new people to come in. If you take cricket, for example.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you know why? Because it goes on for 5 days and you can have a draw.
Yeah.
Why do you think they're bringing in shorter forms of that?
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same.
It's to make things more entertaining.
They're trying to get it to a wider audience.
I understand
the people that love and have grown up with cricket,
Yeah.
I'm sure some of them hate these shortened forms.
Yeah.
But we have to embrace the fact that we hate it, but rally scoring is a part of it and could actually help grow the game in the future. I just don't want anything to do with it. You know,
I think it's going to be a while before it comes in like properly. And I know we're using it in some of our tournaments now, and I really don't like it. But
no, I don't like it.
But if that's what it was, if, as I said before, if it's just rally scoring, then you adapt and you get used to it, and that's the game. But because we have both at the moment, then I'm not going to like rally scoring. But if it becomes rally scoring is pickleball, then I'll have to get used to it.
Yeah, but I don't think that would happen.
Well, never say never.
But I don't know. It's creeping in more and more.
Any other rules?
Yeah, the big one is the serve rule has been tightened.
Okay.
I mean, I wish they would go all the way and just have
drop serve.
The drop serve, which I've tried a few times.
Yeah, it's all right.
I don't feel it's that much different.
Well, they do it in paddle. You know, that's the serve in paddle.
I'm obsessed with paddle.
No, but that's the serve and that's it. Why do we have to have two different kinds of serves? Because it's such a bone of contention with people sort of being borderline with the serve.
I think we should start beeping it out every time you mention it.
What,
as a swear word.
Paddle. Beep. No, but my point is...
But nobody looks at paddle and says it's inferior because it's got underarm serves.
No, exactly. That's the serve. Everyone's playing it. That's the serve.
Yeah.
So I agree with bringing a drop serve into pickleball. I think it would only be beneficial for the game.
Well, it's going to get worse for the borderliners. Because they're now saying that the upward arc, the paddle head position has to be below the wrist. Now, I can think of people off the bat straight away who were serving up here. Yeah. And I don't call them out on it because it's rec play.
You know, you go to a tournament and...
without a referee, no one's calling it.
No one's calling it.
Well, no, but you can call a referee over if you think they are there at least.
Yes, you call a referee over and they start doing a normal serve.
No, some people, you've seen it, their natural serve is almost like a side-on serve.
It's high.
And I think the fact that the paddle head position has to be below the wrist is going to make it a lot easier to spot.
I am an advocate for
because you're looking
drop serve.
Yes, I agree. But you're looking... In the past, it's always been about looking where the hip is.
But now
now you can look at the wrist.
It's got to be below the wrist.
And the contact point has to be below the wrist.
Yeah.
So that should make it a little easier.
But it can make it a lot easier. Drop serve. End the story.
And obviously the contact is still below the waist. So I don't know. I just these notes are playing up tonight. But there was one other thing. Oh, yes. In tournaments now, the referee doesn't give the benefit of the doubt. If it's borderline, then it's a fault.
Right, okay.
So, I don't know.
Well,
I just...
Next time I have a referee, I'll think about that.
Yeah, but that's it, really, for the...
okay, I want to talk quickly about...
do you want to, or do you want to save that for next time?
We can save it if you want. You had enough.
It's getting late now.
It's getting late. Okay, fine. You've heard enough.
This is the latest we've ever recorded.
I know. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Let's hold something back.
Okay,
because it's quite.
We've got a lot coming up, so
we have. We'll still be talking about paddles. I've still got paddles that have still got the wrapping on.
Please send in your messages. We will read them out if we have time. Obviously, we can't get to everybody, but we really do appreciate all your feedback and all your messages. And anything that you want to say that you think we haven't discussed and you think will be a good topic, send it in because we're always happy to discuss things on here.
Yeah. It's also nice to know for us, for you who's sending the message and for everybody else to know that we're all, sometimes you think something you're suffering from is you're alone and you're not.
You're never alone.
It's so common. It's so common. You are not
Call
alone.
Rob and Andy on 0161
555.
Thanks for listening. Everybody.
Enjoy your pickleball week. Keep your stories coming. Keep enjoying.
We hope to see you soon at a tournament.
Yeah, and all that. And have a great week.
Take care.